I'm Pam, and welcome to your mid-month Psychic Tarot reading for May 2015. This month, I decided to use the China Tarot deck by Scorpio, and I'm only using the Major Arcana cards, and I'm going to pull one card for each of the signs to give you a stronger message and spiritual theme for what could be going on in your life right now. I'm going to go through each of the astrological signs, pulling one card each. And to find your sign, please follow the timestamp below where to locate your particular message for your sign. So on to your messages for this mid-month reading. The first sign I'm starting with is Aries. And for Aries, I've got the Strength card. And the Strength card is a card to me that symbolizes having courage over adversity and accessing your inner strength. And strength, spiritual strength, over material power, over material world. This is having spiritual strength and power over the material world. I hear that you're going to be giving a lot of time and attention to detail now, Aries, and don't be surprised if things start really blooming for you. No pun intended. I know it's spring, but I get everything should be coming up roses for you and blooming right now. I hear you've had it with the naysayers and disbelievers. And I hear that your pride has taken a hit in many regards, but I feel that you are now going to be showing the world, proving something to the world or showing the world who you are and what you can do. And I feel that you're going to be reaping some benefits and rewards from some higher ups or people placing you in new positions or positions of power comes up here. I do feel you may come up against some oppositions or some foes while this is happening, but I feel that you are going to be overcoming that very swiftly and moving through it with grace, ease, and strength. So I hope that message helped you for this mid-month of May. Now on to the next sign of Taurus. What is the Major Arcana card for you for this mid-month of May for Taurus? And I get the card of the Fool. Now, the Fool is a card to me that symbolizes starting out on a new path or a new journey in a new direction with high hopes and aspirations, but you have to be careful and guarded with the Fool when it shows up that you make sure that you don't have on rose-colored glasses. You don't want to be getting taken advantage of. I hear that you're going to be moving in a new direction, and don't be surprised if you get an opportunity with a very good contract being offered to you. Again, my guides, if you follow me, they do like the word spellbinding contract. I'm getting that here for you, which to me I interpret to be a positive thing, something that's going to be offered to you that's of really quite excellent, and it's coming up here in the form of a new direction and or a contract. I hear that you've really given some things some careful consideration, and you've really done your legwork. And I feel like you've done the research and going over many things. You've analyzed things, you've done the work, and now I feel that you're reaping the benefits and rewards of those efforts and review that you've put into things, Taurus. You may have some people that come in and talk to you that need that they need your guidance and assistance at this time. It's going to be up to you and your call whether you give them that assistance and guidance, but these are the messages that are coming up for you for Taurus in the mid-month of May through the Fool card. So now on to the next sign of Gemini. This card will be for Gemini. Gemini for the mid-month of May. Gemini you got the card of Justice. Justice is the card that came up for you. Now, Justice is a card to me that symbolizes dealing with the courts, legal documents, court papers, contracts. This could also be dealing with a divorce or a lawsuit, or dealing with lawyers in general. This card can also indicate that there's justice being done now in a situation that maybe where there wasn't justice before. I do feel that you're going to be getting rewarded for your hard work and efforts, Gemini. And I do get a new schedule is getting brought up for you for your review. And there's a strong possibility you could be changing your job or thinking of changing your job. There's a real balancing of the scales here. And I feel that you are going to be talking to higher ups. You could also be talking to the government. I do see that many of you Geminis are going to be seeing things with a new frame of mind, and maybe walking away from some things that have been perplexing or problematic for you. I do feel there's a real calling for you to push forward with projects or plans. And I feel that Geminis are the right catalyst to get things going and to get things moving. So these are the messages that are coming up for you in this mid-month through the Justice card. Now for the sign of Cancer. If any of you have been feeling alone or lost, I get this Judgment card is going to ignite a fire in you, and you are going to come back swinging and fighting. I get that you are really coming in ready to take on the world, or ready to take on any battles or fights. I feel that any of you that have been leery about entering into any partnerships of any kind, this could be business partnerships or love relationships partnerships, I feel that you are going to be backing out of it. For some of you Cancers, I feel you're backing out of it. I hear at long last you get some help and assistance that you've wanted or needed comes in here too, Cancer. And I feel that you've done an emotional overhaul on your circumstances, and I feel that finally you are getting grounded comes up here. So I hope that was helpful for Cancers out there. Now on to the sign of Leo for mid-month of May. What is the major arcana message here for Leo? For Leo, I get the Sun. How appropriate for you, because you are ruled by the Sun is your planetary ruler. And the Sun to me is a card that indicates like returning to the joys and exuberance of childhood, and also having a lot of happiness, and can be also indicating success in the material world as well, Leo. I hear that some of you are going to get an opportunity to get some partnership or marriage partnership going here, coming in like a partnership comes in. And to me, it comes up as marriage or romance. There's a real chemistry, attraction, bond going on here. I feel that you're very strong-minded and strong-willed, many of you Leos, and I do feel that you have met your proverbial match. I feel this person is this way also, which could sound off-putting to you, like maybe that wouldn't work out, but for some reason in this circumstance, I feel that you are meeting the right partner. You could have some jeopardy of your funds getting low or running out, so pull in the reins and tighten the belt in regard to your finances. That's not going to apply to all of you Leos, but it is also coming up here through this card. However, I do really feel that keeping your nose to the grindstone and putting all your efforts forward in your work is going to continue to pay off for you financially. So if you're doing any overspending, I would rein that in if you can. The strongest thing that comes up here is marital partnership. Marriages coming in here. If you're already married, I feel that your marriage is going to flourish and take a turn for the better and become stronger if you're an already coupled and married Leo. If you're already married, I feel there's going to be more understanding and tender-heartedness coming in here. If you've had experience where your marriage has become rocky, then I feel like it's going to take the turn and become better. But for many of you that are single Leos, I feel that marriage or marriage partnership is coming in here for you with the Sun card. Now for the Virgos for this mid-month of May, Major Arcana card. You got the Hierophant here, which is like God coming into your reading and giving you blessings or a warning. It can also indicate higher education or higher learning. I was hearing as I was shuffling that you're going to have some fundamental changes that are going to come in here, Virgo, and help you out. I feel that any rough treatment or disappointments that you felt in the past, Virgo, are ending or are over. They seem to be getting cleared away here for you. And I feel that you are walking up some kind of steps, elevated steps, to a better life, a better lifestyle, things turning in your favor here. God wants you to succeed here. I feel that you've done a lot of things to help a lot of other people, and she, God, divine presence, sees that you have had too many crosses to bear. And he or she, I'm sorry, I keep referring to him as he, I do believe the presence of the divine source is male and female. That the divine source here doesn't want to see you struggle anymore. There's going to be a changing of the guard here. And I feel that other people in your life are going to have to step in or step up and take over the challenges or take the reins here. That you can't continue or are not wanting to carry this burden anymore on your own. Spiritual guidance and presence is very strong here for you now, Virgo, so pay attention to the messages and signs that you're receiving, especially in your dreams. You're being very heavily protected, guided, very strongly right now. And I do feel that many of you Virgos are getting over old relationship wounds and hurts of all kinds. This doesn't have to be just in regard to love relationship wounds and hurts. This could be relationship hurts from all kinds, family, siblings, children, whatever. But I do get you getting over it and getting past it. Now on to Libra for this mid-month Major Arcana card. Libra, you got the Lovers card. The Lovers card came up, and the Lovers card to me symbolizes being spiritually bound and connected to someone where there's a lot of passion, a lot of chemistry here, passion, being in tune with each other's needs. There can be outside interference sometimes depending on what other cards are coming up for the Lovers, but we're just doing the one card pull here today. And any outside influences that could cause disruption could be children, work, exes, family. But the card itself is two people that are bound in a passionate embrace with strong chemistry and being in tune with each other's wants and needs. The Lovers card here, I'm actually hearing the message for you is it wants you to be careful of who you're interacting with, being protective over yourself and who you're interacting with. Some of you may be going through an emotional catharsis or upheaval. You may be repositioning yourself of who you're interacting with or involved with. I feel that you are being set on a new path of new self-discovery about yourself, Libra. And I do feel that you are going to be interacting with others in a new or different way. I feel many of you are closing the door on marital struggles. Any marital struggles have ended, or you're closing the door on them, on the struggles. Some of you have secluded yourself and are repositioning yourself to meet someone new, where someone new is going to come in for you. That's not going to apply for all of you. Some of you are just closing the door on relationship or marital struggles. Some of you have repositioned yourself. It's how you're going to be dealing with people differently, and who you are going to allow to come into your life. I feel some of you have secluded yourself away and you've done some inner work or rethinking about who you want to be with, who you would like to communicate with, who you would like to be partnered up with, and now you are going to reposition yourself and open the door for new people to come in. So it just depends on which Libra you are. This is running the gambit of different messages. You just have to decide which Libra you are as to which message there made sense for you. So now on to Scorpio. Scorpio's message for the mid-month of May, Major Arcana, 1 card draw. Scorpio, you also got Justice. You got the Justice card as well. And the Justice card, as I said earlier, this can be dealing with court documents, legal papers, dealing with a lawyer. It could be dealing with lawsuits. It could be dealing with contracts or divorces. It could also be justice in a situation that you've been in that just hasn't had justice, and now justice is coming in. I feel that there, for many of you, will be finality and judgments, even though this is the Justice card, in a legal sense. I feel things are coming up now to an end, a close. Anything that's been left open legally, I feel there's finality here. And I feel that you're eager to please people. And I also feel that you're eager to get some conclusions here. And I feel that the past comes home to roost now, Scorpio, that any things that were left undone from the past comes in now, and that you are revisiting it, or revisiting the past comes back for many of you. Now, for some of you, it is dealing with legalities. For some of you, it's not. It's just the past is coming back here for you to deal with it again or review it again. And I will say here that we are in the shadow of Mercury in retrograde. As many of you know, you follow Mercury in retrograde, and we will be going into Mercury in retrograde. I believe it starts on the 18th of May. It could be the 19th. I know that you astrologers out there and astrologer aficionados can correct me if I'm wrong. So we're right on the threshold of Mercury in retrograde. And the past does come back and get revisited. That unfinished business and the past can come back during a Mercury in retrograde phase. And I am getting that here for you through this card, Scorpio, for this mid-month of May. I do feel that many of you will be talking to lawyers or government or the courts, and finishing up old business comes up here. So if you're not in a court situation or a legal situation, just expect unfinished business to come back and be dealt with in this time, in this mid-month of May, Scorpio. Now, for the Sagittarians out there, Sagittarians, this is your mid-month of May. 1 card pull from the China Tarot deck for the Major Arcana cards only, which give stronger spiritual themes and sometimes hold more weighty messages for Sagittarius. You got the Hierophant. So there was another card that got the Hierophant here. I believe it was Virgo. You're also getting it, Sagittarius. You're getting the Hierophant. And the Hierophant is a card that symbolizes to me God showing up in your reading, and that God is giving you a blessing or a warning. It can be a cautionary card, but it's blessings. It also can indicate higher education or higher learning. I hear you've now crossed the threshold. I hear you're getting your ducks in a row, getting things in alignment. I hear if you've been cheated on or lied to, you are putting these situations to rest. I feel you have an accumulation of abundance and joy coming to you. This is coming to you soon, and I feel if you haven't started feeling this yet, Sagittarius, you're riding the crest of a wave that's coming in these summertime months, because I'm seeing June, July, August like waving at you here. So that's good news. I do feel that many of you that have been crestfallen, that you've given your troubles and issues over to God and wanted God to sort them out and handle them for you and level the playing field and give you some peace. And I feel that your prayers actually have been heard. And I do believe you are getting blessings from the divine source right now and coming in these months of June, July, and August, Sagittarius. So I'm happy for you. Now a card for Capricorn. For Capricorn's major arcana card for this mid-month of May. What is the card for the Capricorn people? Capricorn, you got the World. And the World to me is a card that symbolizes the spirit guides around you and the planets in the heavens helping to bring you control in your life, to give you control. You're now getting focused. I see you focused and goal-oriented right now, Capricorn, and I really get you pinpointing it with some laser focus. I hear you're enriching your life as well. I hear any obstacle or obstacles, you're jumping over them or working around them. I'm getting that. So if you're getting any obstacles at this time period, you will be jumping over them or working around them, Capricorn. If you have not met someone yet and you're single and you're waiting for somebody new to come in, I get a new partnership in the offing. They're showing me like just around the corner, like I'm seeing you. It's coming up. It's coming up soon, Capricorn. Those of you single Capricorns, it's coming up. I feel that you're being rewarded, and being rewarded because you've had some heavy responsibilities placed on you. And I do feel that you are being rewarded for that, for all your hard work and efforts with that. You could be moving to a new location. I do hear, I get that you're going to be getting some support, that the troops are coming in to support you. So if you haven't felt like you've had support in some of your endeavors that have been going on, or heavy burdens or responsibility, I do hear that the troops are coming in to support you, whatever that may mean to you. Hopefully that'll make sense. And I do feel that you may be moving. I see moving and partnership in the offing for you, Capricorn, in the not too distant future. So that's good news, Capricorn. I hope that made some sense for you. I feel like you're ready to get some relief coming in here. Now for the Aquarians for this mid-month of May, major arcana card from this China Tarot for the Aquarians. Aquarius, you got the Emperor. And the Emperor is a card to me that symbolizes a paternal figure that is on the other side in the spirit world, watching you, guiding you, protecting you, giving you ideas and inspirations that can fall into your head like they feel like your ideas. And sometimes they're really coming from the Emperor. To me, this would be a paternal figure that has passed away. This would be either a great-grandfather, a grandfather, a father, a stepfather, or someone that is like a father figure to you. I hear you've got to listen. They want you to listen. I hear you're moving away from old patterns and behaviors here, Aquarius. I feel that you are leading away something you're doing. And also the arts and sciences are also being connected to you. So for some of you that may make sense why they're attaching the arts and sciences to you. But I get that you are going to be leading the way about something. I feel that you're being strongly supported by the spirit world at this time, and that you're getting a bolster to your finances. Your ego could be getting bolstered here as well. So you've got some bolstering coming up here. I feel that you're leading some kind of charge or lighting the way or lighting some kind of path comes up here, especially strongly in this month of May. I feel that you're getting some almost like a prime directive coming in here for you, where you're going to be starting something new, leading the way. Don't be surprised if you start a new job, a new project, a new plan, a new business, a lot of new and leadership and leading the way, and strong spiritual presence is coming in for you here, Aquarius. So now for Pisces. Pisces. What happens for Pisces in this mid-month psychic tarot reading, major arcana card from the China Tarot for Pisces? What's Pisces' message here? Pisces, you got the Devil card here. Now, the Devil is a card to me that symbolizes this could be addicted to something, being addicted to spending money, gambling, sex, anything, addicted to food, alcohol. It could be anything. It can also mean being addicted to an unhealthy relationship. Two people bound in an unhealthy relationship, or you being addicted to an unhealthy relationship. I hear there's a lot of scattered energy or scattered thinking here going around with Pisces, and they're saying you need to gather all this scattered things up and rein it in, pull it in. You're scattering your forces, your energy, and your thinking a little bit at this time, Pisces. I do hear that you have strong spiritual presence and guidance going on here, Pisces, and I feel that you're being directed to move or to move on with something. I feel that you've had a lot of disruption or chaos or confusion that's going on around you. This could be coming in from outside forces. It can be family members or, friends or coworkers, or just things that are confusing you or disrupting you from the internet, things you're watching, movies you're watching, things you're watching, or information you're getting, like maybe too much information coming at you that's causing you to have these influences or confusion. And the guides are saying they want you to rein it in, pull your scattered energy or thinking in here. You're leaving a bad situation or a bad paradigm, something negative. You will be leaving it. Now, it's coming up as situational to me. So this situation could be, anything. It could be a group you're dealing with, or it could be a work situation you're involved with that's confusing or unhealthy for you. I'm not hearing it so much as a love relationship or partnership that's causing you this confusion. It's not coming up that way to me. For some of you, Pisces, it could be that. I feel that some of you Pisces are really going through a great deal of inner turmoil and inner struggle and going through a catharsis at this time. You are going to come out of this time frame. If you're feeling this right now, it is passing. Again, I'm going to bring up Mercury in retrograde here. You are also feeling the effects of eclipses that we had, a very powerful lunar eclipse in the month of April. A very dear client of mine recently pointed out that was like the value of 6 eclipses in one, or it had the power of ultra powerful, that eclipse. I feel you are being affected by planetary influences very strongly right now. The upcoming Mercury in retrograde that we're in the shadow. And I also feel that the eclipses in March, in the end of March, the solar eclipse, and the one in the beginning of April, the lunar eclipse, are also affecting you and contributing here. And again, it comes up that you're going to be leaving an unhealthy situation. So whatever that makes sense to you, Pisces, it'll be different for all of you what the situation is. I hope that helped you. So I want to say thank you so much for watching this video and all my videos, and for subscribing to my channel. Thank you so much. I do appreciate it. I appreciate you watching my videos, liking them, and sharing them. I also want to say thank you to those who follow me on Facebook and Twitter. I really do enjoy interacting with you there. And as I've said before, there's things I post on there daily you're not going to be able to see here. So if you have any interest in that, please follow me on Facebook and Twitter. Please stay tuned for my upcoming June psychic tarot readings for June 2015. It will be my 1-year anniversary here on YouTube, and I do appreciate all of you that watch and follow. Please be sure to look at the timestamps below, as I said, to find where the message is for your sign. So I hope these messages from this major arcana cards from the China Tarot deck for this mid-month of May was of help to you. I hope it made sense. I truly do. And I know that I wish all of you, all of the signs, many blessings and peace.